Ferrari, Bugatti, Porsche. These names are supposed to mean perfection. They build machines using billions of dollars and Formula One technology. They are supposed to be untouchable. But in the real world, physics doesn't care about your heritage. Today, we're looking at 5 cars that didn't just compete with these giants, they humiliated them. On real tracks, in front of the entire world, these underdogs made the legends look slow, outdated, and completely embarrassed. These are the stories the brands want you to forget. Number 5. The Nissan GT-R. In 2007, Nissan released the R35 GT-R. It wasn't a handmade Italian exotic. It was a $70,000 industrial weapon from Japan. But Nissan did something illegal in the eyes of Porsche. They took the GT-R to the Nürburgring and clocked a 7 minutes 29 seconds lap. That was faster than the Porsche 911 Turbo, a car that cost twice as much. Porsche was furious. They issued a formal statement accusing Nissan of cheating. Porsche claimed they bought a GT-R from a US dealership, tested it themselves, and couldn't get within 25 seconds of Nissan's time. They claimed Nissan used special racing tires not available to the public. Nissan didn't flinch. They offered to teach Porsche's test drivers how to actually drive the car. The GT-R used a computer-controlled all-wheel drive system that adjusted torque 100 times per second. It proved that a PlayStation on wheels could humiliate the king of the Autobahn. Porsche had to rewrite their entire engineering playbook because of this $70,000 underdog. Number 4. The Corvette ZR1. For decades, Ferrari looked down on American sports cars as simple, straight-line muscle. Then came the Corvette ZR1. It had a supercharged V8, but it wasn't just raw power that embarrassed Italy. It was the refinement. The ZR1 used magnetic ride control, suspension fluid filled with iron particles that could stiffen or soften in 1 millisecond. It clocked a 7:26 at the Nürburgring, beating the Ferrari 458 Italia. The car Ferrari claimed was the pinnacle of performance. The irony was so absolute that Ferrari eventually licensed that exact suspension technology from GM's supplier. Imagine being the best in the world, but paying the people you looked down on to help your cars handle. The ZR1 forced Ferrari to admit that American engineering hadn't just caught up, it had surpassed them for a fraction of the cost. Number 3. The McLaren F1. In the 1990s, Le Mans was dominated by million-dollar prototypes not legal for any road. Enter the McLaren F1. Designer Gordon Murray built it to be the ultimate road car, complete with a stereo and 3 seats. In 1995, McLaren entered the F1 GT-R against the world's fastest racing prototypes. Then, the rain started. In the pouring wet, the McLaren's BMW V12 and perfect balance allowed it to stay on track while the faster prototypes spun off. McLaren didn't just win. They took first, third, fourth, and fifth. A street-legal car had defeated purpose-built race machines on their own turf. Ferrari's pride was shattered by a car you could theoretically drive to a grocery store. It remains the only time a manufacturer won Le Mans on their first attempt with a road-legal chassis. Number 2. The Koenigsegg Agera RS. Backed by the unlimited budget of the Volkswagen Group. Their goal was simple: own the title of the world's fastest car. Then a man named Christian von Koenigsegg took them on from a small airplane hangar in Sweden. Bugatti used a massive 8.0-liter W16 with 4 turbos. Koenigsegg used a 5.0-liter V8. In 2017, the Agera RS hit 277.8 miles per hour on a Nevada highway, snatching the crown. The real embarrassment came during the 0 to 400 kilometers per hour test. The Bugatti Chiron did it in 42 seconds. Weeks later, the Agera RS did it in 33 seconds. A small team in Sweden made a billion-dollar German project look slow and overweight. Bugatti, they broke their aura of invincibility. Number 1, the Ford GT. The greatest humiliation in history was a personal vendetta. In the 1960s, Enzo Ferrari insulted Henry Ford II. Ford responded by crushing Ferrari at Le Mans with the GT40. 50 years later, in 2016, Ferrari expected to reclaim their glory. They brought the 488 GTE to the anniversary race. Ford returned with a new GT that had a twin-turbo V6 from a pickup truck. The purists laughed and Ferrari thought the win was guaranteed. On the 50th anniversary of the original win, Ford beat Ferrari again on the world's biggest stage. A $400,000 Ford humiliated Ferrari's racing heritage in front of the entire world. It wasn't just a race, it was a reminder that history repeats itself when you become too arrogant. These brands have the money and the prestige, but they lost to something stronger: execution. These 5 cars proved that a logo doesn't win races, engineering does. Is there a car we missed? Tell us in the comments. And if you love the stories of the underdogs, subscribe to Forgotten Horsepower.